Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Friday, TGIF. The struggle is real. Oh my goodness. So I got in here to do my live and my iPad was doing an update. And so then of course I had to reset all the cameras and I actually dropped one of my iPads and it bent the charger. So I'm hoping that everything will be okay. I'm hoping that it will stay charged because it bent like where it connects. So anyways, I'm hoping we'll make it through this. I am here to show you the new transfers from the Looney Tunes release. So you guys, these are fantastic. So I got my order quickly. I did overnight shipping and my order was here yesterday. I was able to order a few days early and we are going to do a fun project. So you guys go ahead and say hello as you're hopping on. I'm going to put myself in the corner. I have to reset that and we're going to get started right away. I do have another surprise. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention it here. I think we're not allowed to mention two different things. I think we were told that. We are not allowed to mention other releases, but there's going to be another one tomorrow. So a surprise release tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned. I'm not allowed to talk about it. We're not allowed to mix the different releases. I can't talk about the one that happened last week, but there's one that's going to happen tomorrow. So if you know, you know. I'll be sharing that with you. There will be a live on Designer HQ, and then I will post everything. So go ahead and say hello as you're hopping on. Let me go ahead and I'm going to share this over to VIP group really quick. Like I said, I had some issues. My my iPad was updating, so then I had to reset everything, and then I dropped one of my iPads. I bent the charger. I bet it's one of those chargers that I have to order because you know how some of the iPads were different? They were not the same standard iPad thing. I bet that one's like that. It's gonna be. So anyways, TGIF, guys, we made it. We made it to Friday. Next week's gonna be a little bit cray because I have a craft show set up and I have craft show on Friday. So yeah, okay, yeah. So there is another release tomorrow. Yeah. So if you know, you know. I'll be sharing it with you guys, but I can't put it on here. I can't talk about what it is on here, but there is something else coming up. So stay tuned. Hi Laura, how are you? Good morning. Hi Lori. I'm from Idaho. Hi Nikki over on YouTube. Hi Carol. Good morning Sylvia. How are you? I'll be seeing you soon. Another week and a half. Hi Carrie. Hi Bridget. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I got them. I did. I got them. Hi, Janine. Good morning, Lynn. How are you guys? Okay, we're going to hop right in. I'm going to show you everything. Let me go ahead and let's get a close-up look of Tweety Bird with his Sylvester slippers on. How cute is that? He's got a cup of coffee or a cup of hot chocolate. Got Sylvester slippers on. Bugs Bunny. So these are all licensed, guys. I can use these to create stuff. Look at this. I love this one. Okay, so I'm going to be making signs and I'm going to be making myself some t-shirts, maybe some pillows. I'm not sure what all I'm going to make, the bags, but I love this one. Can't wait to do that. And then Good Vibes, we have Bugs Bunny. We're going to do one today. I already painted a frame so that we could do that. And then Be Awesome, we have Porky Pig. Sarah says you went in yesterday to order probably 2 hours after it started. Already said sold out. So you chatted and they said it wasn't officially sold out, but people had them in their cart and they were dumping them back into the system. So just kept checking and rechecking. Um, okay, yeah. Yeah, Sarah, you can order. So you can order. Here's the thing. This was the special one that went, that you had to order everything to get this one. So um, what you need to do is go ahead and order the bundle. It's back in there. They'll ship everything. This is for designers only. They'll ship everything except for this one. Okay, so when this one comes in, because it's all gone, when this one comes in, they'll ship this one separately, kind of like they do when you get your monthly transfer. It'll go with one of your other orders. So this is a custom one. It's only available when you order everything. So yeah, that's how that worked. When they get them back in, then they will release the whole thing again. But it will only be available with everything. So order the pack. Okay, that's all, folks. Porky Pig, I love that. And then Tweety Bird. Okay, Sarah, have you heard what's coming tomorrow? As you probably saw it posted. Yeah, there's another release tomorrow. Okay, and then it's hard to see this, but this is the one we're going to do. It's Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Porky Pig. We're going to do this one. It's the hard one. Okay, I have some colored pictures here. So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to color it in. I want to see how hard it's going to be. I have a brand new set of all these brushes. So I have lots of brushes. Here's some other colored ones. There's Tweety. Here's a Looney Tunes t-shirt. I printed them out so that when it's time to do them, I have them. And here's Bugs Bunny. Here's the don't go away angry, just go away. And here's Tweety Bird with those cute little slippers. Oh my gosh. I think this would be really cute on a onesie. That'd be a lot of work, but it'd be really cute on a onesie. So, okay, we're going to do this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to chalk it in vanilla on this white background. So I'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to see the outline. Yeah, they sold way more than they thought, because they did do a poll. They did do a poll in a special group that we're in, and evidently our poll was not correct as to how many we thought that we would sell. So, okay, I'm going to take this out of here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't even look at the back. Look at Looney Tunes. Look at the back. Isn't that so cute? Looney Tunes chalk transfer design. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to have my little cheat sheet right here so that I can use that. We're going to color it in, and then we will go back and we'll do the outline. Okay, so this is going to be watercolored in. So we'll chalk it in vanilla. Vanilla is just slightly a different color than the white. So I'll barely be able to see the outline, but I will be able to see it. You might not be able to see it, but I will. Okay, so I'm going to put this onto my surface. Where's my fuzzing cloth? Where are you? There you are. Okay, so there will be a meeting over in Designer HQ. I might actually miss. I might have to watch the replay because this is probably going to go longer than I'm thinking. You don't know what's going to be launched tomorrow. So after the live, send you a text. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Sarah, you didn't see it posted. There is going to be a live. So I know, because I can't put it here because I'll get in trouble. I'm actually texting you right now. So Sarah gets to see it right now. You guys will see it later. I will post it on my page. I could post it on my page right now, but I wouldn't be able to really put anything. Okay, I fuzzed it a couple of times. So, yes, a launch tomorrow. It is going to be Easter themed, but it is one of our licensed. It is one of our licensed ones we've had previously. give you a little hint without even saying it. It's one of our licensed ones that we've previously had. And I can't deny, I can't say yes or no, because we're not allowed to mix. We're not allowed to mix. Like, I can't talk about the release that we had last week. On the same Facebook Live, there's a hair on here. I just fuzzed it on the fuzzing cloth, and there's still a hair. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys. Let me get that off of there. I am trying to, without damaging my thing. Let me see if I can get it with this without damaging. There's a darn hair. Okay. So, without telling you, it's one of our previous ones. And it's pretty exciting. It's a small launch. It's six transfers. Come on. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't get it. I cannot get this stupid hair off of here. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's do this. Oh, it is a Friday for sure. It is Friday. We're not allowed to talk about it. Carrie. I'm not allowed to mix it here. I didn't say it. Maybe you did. Why are they doing so many releases together? Do they think we're made of money? Evidently they do. Sometimes it's not up to them. Sometimes it's up to the investors. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that. I am just gonna say I don't know. I actually don't know why, but I know that they have to do it because they have to do it now, because Easter's coming up. So, and the other reason why they're doing it tomorrow is to coincide with color of the month. So if you order this new release, you automatically qualify to get color of the month. So that was another thing that they're trying out, because tomorrow the new color of the month will be released, and that way you will automatically qualify. You will have your minimum. So that was another reason. So yeah, honestly, it's a little overwhelming to have so many close together. We all are feeling it. We are all feeling it. Okay, I'm going to pull this up. I'll be able to see the outline. You probably won't be able to see it, but you'll see it as I start to color it in. And I'm going to tediously color this in. It's going to be a little boring for you probably. So I'm going to put this up here. Let's wash this transfer, get it clean, because we're going to need it again. So we're going to use it again. I'm going to read comments and try to update you without saying anything. So I'm not allowed to say. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Pam. Hi, Vicky. Everyone's getting tax money back and they want them to spend it all. That's possible. Hopefully everybody's getting tax money back. I won't be filing until my problem is that with the business and with all the craft shows, mine is a huge undertaking to file my taxes. You know, we never owe because my husband pays in a ton. We make sure that he pays in enough to cover what I need to pay for my business and to get some back. So, yeah, he has extra taken out, and unfortunately, I just never get it done until like the week before it's due. So first part of April, I will be starting to work on mine. But we always get a decent amount back, because the amount that he pays in it's an incredible amount. It's a crazy amount. But we just don't want to ever owe. We'd rather get some back than owe. I know sometimes that doesn't make sense to let Uncle Sam use your money throughout the year, but I tell you what, I would rather do it that way than to have to pay in. So hi Dawn, how are you? Hi Chris, hi Janine. Yeah, March 1st is March 1st is on Saturday. Oh yeah, not tomorrow. You're right. March 1st is on Sunday. You're right. Sorry. It's launching on Sunday, not tomorrow. You are so right. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's launching on March 1st. Okay, so Sunday. Yeah, not tomorrow. Don't look for it tomorrow, but I will be showing it to you. I will be showing it to you. Yeah, so it's launching Monday. Tax money back. I know. I know. I will be getting some tax money back. So this is our Looney Tunes transfer, and I outlined it in vanilla. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to watercolor it in, and then we'll do the outline again in black. Okay, so I just want to see how long is it going to take. This is a pretty detailed one. I haven't done one this detailed, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm doing good, Dawn. How are you? Let me see if I missed comments up here. Sorry, guys. Hi, Denise. Hi, Janine. Why won't they wait until Monday? Janine, the reason that they didn't want to wait till Monday, Laura and Lisa, yeah, your guess is probably correct. I can't deny her. I can't say yes or no. I'll get in trouble. All right. Okay, let me try to adjust this just a tinge. There we go. Okay, I have all my colors here. I probably need to grab some more. Looks like I need pink for the tongue. I knew I might have to grab some others. There's a little bit in that. That'll work. Okay, I think I should just start with Bugs Bunny. Let's just start with gray. I have these little teeny tiny brushes that I'm going to use. They are from Amazon, and I'm going to watercolor this in. And it is what it is. I'm not the best with staying in lines. I probably need to go back to kindergarten and learn how to stay in the lines. But this is what we're going to do. I want to be able to show you that it's not difficult. So we're going to do this together. You guys are going to tell me what you're doing this weekend. I'm going to be unloading my truck from when I went up to the cabin. I have not taken stuff out yet. I've been so busy, but I have to take stuff out because I have craft show set up on Thursday for the La Mesa show. So I do have to take stuff out. Okay, I watered this down. It's just paint. I like to use acrylic paint. Some people like to use their chalk paste. I don't use my chalk paste for this part. Honestly, I like the variety of colors that I can get. So what did you miss that you're not telling you? There's a release on the 1st. I kept saying tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. Jenny corrected me. It is because sometimes I'm wrong. It is on Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand to do this because I can't see the lines. So a new release, another release. Yes. If you thought that it was enough, you're probably right that it was enough that we just did the other two, but we have another release on Monday. All the details will be coming out soon. There actually is going to be a live, but I'm probably going to still be doing this because I think this is going to take me a little bit longer than I really anticipated. Hubby's off today. I hear him out there. I hear him out there with the dogs. He will be working on the bathroom. He is making great progress. He made really good progress this week. So he got the toilet installed, which is a big thing. So now he doesn't have to get up during the night and walk through the house to the bathroom. So that was really good for him to be able to get that installed. Our mirror's coming today for the bathroom. He has a lot of the tile done. He will finish the tile that's inside the shower. He has an appointment set up next week for the guy to come in. They're gonna do a glass door on the shower. So he's got that guy set up to come in next week. And moving right along, he'll be working on tile all weekend on the inside part of the shower now. He has the floor of the shower done, but the walls of the inside part of the shower need to be done. So that will be his job this weekend. Me, I'm going to be emptying my truck, and I'm going to be painting like crazy, getting last minute things finished. I still have a few more of the train cars to get done. It's taking me longer. I went and got my hair done yesterday, so that took up some time. And then I work my regular job. You know, it's end of month billing. Had to get all that done. All right. So yeah, this is small, tedious work, guys. If you want to come back in 2 hours, I might be done. So I have my little cheat sheet here. I always suggest having something, even if you just open up your phone, or you have an iPad there, or you print out the picture. I personally don't mind wasting the ink and printing out the picture so that I have it right in front of me. So let's see. Do I know the color of the month? I do. I do know the color of the month. I actually have it right next to me. Oh, I don't know if I can say it. Has anybody else said what the color of the month is? I do. I have it. I actually have it right there, but I can't show you yet. I cannot show you, but I do have it. Okay. All right. So okay, I'm trying to color in the lines. Okay, so a lot of Bugs Bunny is white. He has his gray. His mouth, we'll do his mouth after. We'll have to dry. We'll dry in between. So I have these teeny tiny brushes. They're little angle brushes. Little angle brushes that are working nicely. Working nicely, I say. So my granddaughter and her husband are coming next week for a few days. They, oops, I think I might have got a little bit in the wrong area. I may have to go back and touch up just a little bit. Let me grab a Q-tip and see if I can. There you go. Okay, that'll work. Hi, Barb. How are you? Oh gosh, Tracy, I'm sorry. I bet you are hurting. Any previews from Chalk? Not yet, but there will be later today. Yeah, I'll take pictures of the bathroom to show you for sure. Let me see if I have one of the floor. So he did the bathroom floor, and it's at River Rock. Nothing uploaded on my cloud. Darn. Okay, sorry. I thought maybe some of the pictures. Oh yeah, actually. Here he is working on here he is working on the floor. I have one. This is the floor of the shower. That's the floor of the shower. I'm up above. There's like a pony wall there. He's working on the floor of the shower. It's that River Rock stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's looking really good. So anyways, that's the only picture I have on my phone. Thank you, Tracy. I know I'm gonna miss the cabin, but guess what? It was time to put it on there. I think that because there's so much snow, it's probably gonna take a little bit of time to get people up there looking. You know, they are probably not in the mood to be looking when there's that much snow still on the ground. It would be hard to get in there. Although, you know what, when we looked, nothing stopped us. We just went, and when we were looking and searching for our cabin, we looked for a whole year. We went up several times, and some of the times there was a ton of snow on the ground like that. Okay, I'm going back and forth on my picture. I'm glad I have my picture right there because I can see exactly what I need to do what color? Where I need to stop because it's the hand or the tail or the belly. Okay, so I know that it probably for you, you're like, what is she doing? I am watercoloring in. If you can see, can you see? If I put it up here, you can kind of see the outline. See the outline? I did the outline in vanilla. So you can barely see it, but I can see it. I can see it as I'm doing it. And I'm just watercoloring it in. And then we'll go back over it. We'll line it up and we'll do the black outline. So this is just another way to do it. Since we cannot do cutouts, I have to paint it like this. If it was a cutout, if I was able to, because we're not allowed to, if I was able to do cutouts for this, then I would have already had it painted probably, because I would cut it out and I would score it. So we're not allowed to sell cutouts. You know, as far as that goes, you could make them for yourself. You just can't sell them. So if you're a designer and you want to make them for yourself, you can do that. But you're not allowed to sell cutouts to anybody. That's just the way it is. For the Looney Tunes or the previous release, any of the Warner Brothers ones, they're saying no. So the release that's coming tomorrow, yes. Not tomorrow, Sunday. Sorry. On the 1st. The 1st is Sunday. I'm trying to rush this this month, aren't I? Okay. I started with the biggest one first. Okay, so I've got all of Bugs Bunny, all the gray done. So let's do this. Let's dry it, and then I'm going to do the mouth, and then I will move on to Daffy Duck. So I want to dry it because I'll stick my hand in it, and I kind of really like this little brush. So I'm gonna wipe this little brush, and I'm gonna use the same one because it's working for me. It's tiny, and it's getting in all those little areas. Completely dry it so that I don't have any oopsies. Okay, all right. VIP 25. Yes. The discount code is VIP 25. So you can go to my Shopify website. Let me give you the link. Let me give you the direct link so that you have that easily. Can a non-designer make cutouts? Just that? Yes. They can. A non-designer can. Yep. We can't stop. We can't tell them what to do. Let me see here. Here's Shopify. Okay, gonna give you the link for the Shopify. Yeah, a non-designer can sell and do anything they want. Yep. Absolutely. So, we cannot control what our customers do once we sell to our customers. So our customers, that's the great thing about being a customer or a Perks member. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. So, okay. The mouth is red and the nose is pink, and the tongue is pink. There's just a little bit. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of pink in the corner. I didn't ever get red. Let me grab red. So yes, absolutely. And that was answered by high up people. You absolutely can. If you are a designer or you are a customer, you absolutely can sell and do whatever you want with them. So that's good. That's good that you're, oops, now I got it all over my hand. Hang on. Hold please. I need to, I'm messy. I'm messy. Okay, so I really didn't need that much pink, but I do need a Clark swipe. So let me do that. So this is just a slow, tedious process, guys. I knew it was going to take a while. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no rules for perks members and customers. You guys get free reign. So there's a release. The release is on Sunday. Sorry, I'm wrong. The release is on the 1st, and the 1st is Sunday. So the release is Sunday. Yeah. So there is another release on Sunday. Sunday. Yeah. I was trying to hurry the month along. So, okay, I need a teeny tiny bit for the nose. Okay, so nose, and then the tongue. Okay, and then I will do the mouth. So teeny tiny bit. Okay, and then I'll wipe this. I'm going to get my red going. This whole bottom area is red, so I'll need that red in a minute. But we're going to move on. Once we do this, we'll move on to Daffy Duck. Okay, so there's the red, and then I'm going to wipe it because I don't need that much on it. Yeah, it's a good day to be a customer because you can do whatever you want. That was the same with the previous launch that we couldn't do cutouts for. You can definitely do whatever you want. Okay. All right, so that's all that I need for that. Now I'm going to move on to, I think I should do the orange. Oh, maybe I should do the mouth on. Let's do the mouth on Daffy Duck first. Okay, so he's got, and then we'll dry that. So that way we can dry. Okay, so I know this is boring. Sorry. You can come back later if you want. It is pretty boring, but it is what it is. I know it's going to take some time. Okay, and the tongue is pink. So we're going to do the tongue, and then we'll dry, and we'll just keep going. Yeah, so it's definitely going to take me a while. All right, let's dry. So I read something really crazy that had happened in Glendale, which is, it's not close to me. It's probably 2 hours from me, 2.5 hours. A lady was out walking her dog. This just happened 2 days ago. Lady was out walking her dog, and she felt a tug on the leash, and she turns around, and a bobcat had her dog in its mouth and took off with her dog. It was terrible. It's terrible. Okay, I need some orange. I have a whole bunch of these little dishes here. Okay, so I'm going to use a different orange than we normally do. This is Canyon orange. Oops. Yeah, so she didn't get her dog back. It took off with her dog. Or no, it was a mountain lion. Sorry, it was a mountain lion, not a bobcat. But another friend has had a bobcat in her backyard. She's had coyotes before that attacked her dog, and now she has a bobcat that keeps wandering between her yard and her neighbor's yard. So pretty crazy. The lady was on. She was on the news. It was really devastating. Just devastating. Can't even imagine. Okay, so Canyon orange. So we're going to do Daffy's feet and his beak. And then we'll do there's going to be a lot of black. So, guys, it's a slow, tedious process. But this is something that you could do while you're sitting there watching TV. Oh, and I rewatched Survivor last night. Just, most of the time I will watch it twice because I might miss something, I might be, my mind might be somewhere else while I'm watching it. So I usually do watch each of the series twice. And it was just as good the second time as it was the first time. So if you didn't know, Survivor started the new series, the 50th one Can you believe it? 50. Yeah, it's been going on for 25 years. So 2 a year, basically, right? So 25 years of Survivor. And it was really good. It was good. I'm going to look at comments in a second. Sorry, I might be missing a whole lot. But Brandy's going to be on this morning. She's probably going to be on while I'm doing this. I'm still going to be sitting here doing this. You need to get to a craft store and get more paint. You're running low. Yes, yes. Oh, what kind of dog was it? It looked like a Shih Tzu. I have it on my phone. Let me look and see. I'm pretty sure it was a Shih Tzu. Oh, where is it on my phone? It's on my phone somewhere. Yeah, a little Shih Tzu. Right here. So sad. Oh yeah, and then it just goes into talking about it. So, sorry, you don't have to see everything, but yeah, it's a little Shih Tzu. So incredibly sad. I'm devastated for them. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm only doing the beak. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, this is a slow, tedious process. Sorry. I hope you're doing okay. Eat your breakfast. Some of you are at work. Come back in an hour. Darlene will still be doing it. Yeah. I'm just going to turn it as I need to turn my project. I'm just going to turn it and get everything, all of the little parts done. If I have to go back over it, like if I accidentally, which is possible, I could accidentally do part of it the wrong color. I can go back in and I can fix it because of it being paint, it should be easy to fix. Whereas if you do the chalk paste, sometimes the chalk paste, when you go to fix it, it makes it a darker color. But I think with the acrylic paint, it will touch up really easily. Okay, all right, let's dry that. So we have his legs and we have his mouth, his beak, face area. Okay, let's dry that and we'll do all the black. We're not even halfway done, you guys. It's a long process. I'm hoping that my camera is going to stay good. My camera that's in front of me, it might have a problem. Wish there was somebody that carried all those deco art colors instead of having to order. Yes, I know. Exactly. So, Michael's has some of them, but not all of them. That's the problem, is that, yeah. Okay. All right, let's do black. Let's move that to the side. I might need that. I have all of my things over there. I have lots more of these guys. Okay, so we need some black. And I'm just watering it down a little bit. Even though with the black, I don't know if I need to water it down. I might just need to paint. I think with the black, I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so need to be really careful about what I'm doing here and make sure that I'm doing part, because it's kind of intertwined. So their hands kind of overlap. Yeah. All right. So big project today. It's coming. It is going to come to life. It's, when I put the transfer on and I do the details on it, it's going to all come to life again. Yeah. I know. It's okay. My problem is that I feel like I don't have the dexterity to do the teeny tiny details, but this little brush is really good. I have a teeny tiny brush And it's a little angle brush that is maybe not even a quarter of an inch wide. Okay. Okay, I'll do up here by his face. Okay, so his eyes actually, this is black also. So there's only a little bit of white right there. Okay. That's all black. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm sorry, but I did have to pick the one that was the most detailed. But it is Friday. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going anywhere. Some of these I would just do the outline, but I feel like this one you really have to color it in. I feel like you really, really, really have to color this one in order to get all of the, I don't know, the effect. Okay, let's see. We got to go all the way up here around his face. And then he has his arm over here. I'll do that very last and then we'll dry everything. Okay, so he's got a lot of his body. The body part will be pretty easy. Once I do the outline, I can easily color the center part in. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, you guys, got my hair done yesterday. I was so happy that my hairdresser did not have anybody in between. There's times when I go and she has somebody else scheduled, and I know they have to do that sometimes, or you know, they try to use their time wisely. So while you're processing, they're cutting someone else's hair, or they're putting the foils in someone's hair while yours is processing. But there are times when I feel like it takes 3 times as long as it should. Yesterday was really smooth. I actually was very surprised I got out of there really quickly. It was really nice to get it done. Okay, let me turn it. There's like little things right there. I might do something wrong, but I can fix it. So if I get the wrong color, or my hand all of a sudden spasms, do you ever have that where you're like, oh my gosh, where'd that come from? Your hand just all of a sudden just like makes this involuntary movement and you paint something the wrong color. Okay. All right. So he has his hand around Porky Pig. Let me just make sure I'm all the way down. Oh, and Porky does have his feet, but they're colored in with chalk paste. I don't have to do that. Okay, so there's fingers over here. There's fingers of Daffy Duck that are around Porky Pig. So let me do that. So some of the black will be, like the eyeball part will be chalked in with the chalk paste. And I'm going to look at comments in a second because you're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm coloring it in, and then we're going to chalk the details on it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to dry, and then we're going to start on Porky Pig. So, plus airfare. Okay, oh, let's see. How do you claim 10% off? I don't know. What do you mean 10% off? Let's see. Wish there was somebody who carried all the deco art colors instead of having to order online. How do you claim the 10% off? I don't know what you mean by the 10% off. 10% off of what? Explain. Okay, let's see. You'd love to attend Camp Chalk, but you can't. Not enough notice, and definitely won't be able to come up with the money in just a couple of months, so hopefully you can shoot for next year. Yeah, I was hoping that they would have more spots available. And Jenny says the Michaels near her does not have a good selection. Yeah, went to the one in San Marcos and it was loaded. Nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. Sarah, she's hoping to go to Louisville. I'm hoping to, but guess what? I guess it depends on my internet connection. I'm going to leave it up to fate. I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to go, but we know that it's going to depend on everyone's internet on who goes, because I just broke my bestest. Look at that. I just broke it. I'm going to have to tape it. It actually, I don't know what I did, but I pushed it too hard. I'm pushing it to the limit. I'm going to tape it because I can't have that. Chocateur, I think you give them your email and phone number. Chocateur orders. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue about the 10%. Is that when you sign up? When you sign up for the email thing? If it's that, it's at the bottom of when they send you. Whoops. I don't need that right now. When they send you an email, there's usually the ability to sign up for the texting. I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's what it is. I think you have to sign up that way. You go to one of the emails from them, and at the bottom, it'll ask you if you want to sign up for texting. I think that's what you might be talking about. Okay, so Porky Pig. I may have got a color that's too pinkish, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for me to know. It will be okay. He just won't be like a light pinkish pig. He's gonna have more color to him. Okay. All right. So, ooh, this is a huge undertaking, guys. But I'm always happy to do these with you and kind of work through it. Sometimes I just have to work through things with you guys. You know, I knew that it was going to be possible for me to do this, and that I could do this, but it just was going to take extra time. I didn't know how much extra time. Now I do. Now I do. So yeah, there's a lot. And I need to remember that part of him, he has a shirt on, like a jacket. He has a jacket on. So I need to make sure. Yeah, I chose a color that is not the right color. So look how light he is. I should have chose a really light color. I chose more of a pig color. So my Porky Pig is going to be a lot porkier. I don't know. He's going to be a lot darker. So you might want to choose a lighter color. I wouldn't go with pink, but I would definitely go with a lighter color than what I chose. This is Coral Cloud. I probably should have chose warm beige. But it's okay. You know what? I'm going to be absolutely fine with it. When it's done, I'm just going to be happy that it's done. Yeah, it's a big project. It's a big project. Oh my goodness. I will be done before Tara gets here. I'm pretty sure. I have 50 minutes to get done before she usually gets here about 5 minutes to 9. So Brandy's probably on there right now on Designer HQ doing her little preview. I will go in and we'll watch it. If you're a designer, you may want to go watch that. So that's for the release that is on. There's a release on Sunday. Yeah, this is definitely not the right color, but I'm just going to keep going with it because at this point, I don't want to change it up. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'll need to do his jacket, and then he has a little bow tie, and then all the red at the bottom, and then we're pretty much done. All I need to do is completely dry it, and then do the details. So, Porky Pig. So I'll know next time to choose something lighter or mix my color. I could actually mix it myself if I wanted to. I could totally mix my own color. Okay, going down to the bottom. And I'll look at comments in a second. I know I'm missing something, you guys. But I'm getting it. I am getting it. It's a lot. When all the details are there, it might not look as bad. Right now he's looking a little bit crazy. Okay. All right. I think I got everything. Let me dry. She's not on yet. Okay. Yeah, she might not be on yet. I think she was going to be on Designer HQ. So not on Design Studios, I thought. Okay. All right. I think it's dry. Okay. So let me do the red that I need to do on the bow tie. No, actually, you know what? Let's do the blue first. Let's do his jacket first. Okay. Switching things out. Yeah, it hasn't taken, well, it's like 50 minutes, but you know what? We're talking too. Okay, so my blue that I'm going to use is bright blue. Yeah, I don't need very much, Darlene. Remember, and just a tiny bit of water, just a little bit. There's a couple of drips there. Okay, all right. So he has his jacket, and then he'll have a bow tie. And let me just see which, I just kind of turn it until I figure out where I want to start. Okay. Like right there. Okay. It's going to be very rewarding. When I chalk this with all the details in it, it's going to be very rewarding to peel and reveal. This will be like one of the few times that I've really had to do a lot of work ahead of time. Usually it takes just a couple of minutes. This is probably the most detailed one that I've done ever. So thanks for hanging in there with me. I'm excited to see what it's going to turn out like. Let me see. I got a little bit right here that's blue. Okay. And then, okay. Right. Oops. I think I went outside the line. It's okay. Okay. That's all the blue. Okay, so next will be all the red, but I want to dry that because guess what? It'll bleed into each other because it's watered down. So you found it interesting on this Looney Tunes launch that almost everything is Bugs Bunny. Yes, there's a lot of Bugs Bunny. I would have loved, yeah, you would have loved the Tasmanian Devil. Me too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that Warner Brothers had some say in what we first released, like with the previous one last week, they did give input on what they thought we needed to do for the very first one. So, what color is Porky Pig? Porky Pig's the wrong color, but he's Coral Cloud. But when we get it all done, we might actually like it that way. So let's kind of reserve it for, let's just kind of see. Okay, I probably need to make more red because the whole bottom part is going to be red, but let's go ahead and let's get his bow tie colored in. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's taken too long really, but it's one of those things that if you were to make this to sell, you would probably have to charge a lot of money because of it being hand painted like this. I feel like, you know, it's definitely It's definitely like a $40 project when it's all done because of all the little tiny details. And I do have a frame to glue around this. This is one of my frames that I make. Okay, now let's go ahead and dry that so I don't stick my hand in that. Lots of drying in between. Okay, now we'll do the bottom part. So it's kind of a tedious, let's do all the in-between stuff. So that we leave the easy stuff last. So in between legs, next to Porky's leg, down between him and Daffy Duck. Once we get the outline part though, it's going to be pretty easy. Like this is where Bugs Bunny's feet are. Here's the back of his leg, and where Daffy's feet are. So yeah, a lot of tedious little work on some of these, but many of these stencils you don't have to color in. You can put them on t-shirts. You can do just the outline. I'll show the pictures again that I pulled. I printed them off of my back office. If you're a designer, you're able to go into your back office and there is a marketing area. So in the designer, in the resource center, you go to your back office and then you go to your resource center. There is an area for marketing. And you can pull up all the pictures, they're called the beauty shots, of all the stencils. So I save it to my computer so that I can use it. I can drop them into my Facebook posts, and also so I can print them out so I can have it when I do something like this. So that I have my little cheat sheet right there. This is what Chocateur did. So I have my little cheat sheet that I can keep looking at as I'm painting. I always suggest to do that, or have it on your phone. You can just bring it up on your phone. You don't have to have it physically printed out if you don't have a printer. Okay, I'm going to turn this. Let's see. Let's just get our outline around Porky Pig. I'm just kind of looking back and forth, making sure it goes all the way up. It doesn't. It actually stops right there. And then he has his hooves. So, can't wait to chalk this and get the details on here, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay. Yeah, I had all these brushes here and I only used this one. It's like an 1/8 inch angle brush. And it was a lot easier for me to stand up, but my leg is hurting me today. My knee's all swollen. I did get an appointment. I am going to go in. It's time. It is time to get the injection in my knee. It's been over a year now. It's time to get it. I have craft shows coming up. I have an appointment scheduled on Tuesday, which is perfect because it takes about 2 days to kick in. And you're really not supposed to do a lot for the next 48 hours, which will be perfect because I have my craft show set up on Thursday. Okay. I'm hoping I can get this lined up perfectly. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Almost there. Then we'll dry. And once I chalk the black outline on here, I will be able to see if I need to fix anything. Okay, so I'll see if what if I painted something the wrong color? What if I went outside the line? What if I totally missed painting something? Okay, let me go ahead and wipe this. Did yours freeze? Did it freeze? Are you okay? Oh, did yours freeze? Or did it come back? Okay. Okay, I can see. All right, let me know. Let me know if it's frozen. Okay, let me dry. And we're ready to chalk. I think we're ready. If I need to kind of touch something up after, I will. But you need this to be 100% dry. Okay, I think I'll glue these together too. Get those glued. Okay. If I need to touch something up, I could use my stylus too. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably my internet. I actually have to replace my charger on my iPad because I dropped my iPad. I was glad I didn't shatter the iPad. Okay, let's glue these together. Let's just glue this. These are the hangers for the back. So this is going to have a frame around it. You could do this on parchment paper if you wanted to. Not parchment paper, on, sorry, watercolor paper. But this is wood. I painted it. I just painted this white. So the good thing about that is that I didn't have to do the background. Okay. All right, let's bring in our transfer and line it up. Okay, so it's see-through. So I can see where it's supposed to be, and then we're going to do this in black now. So I outlined it first in vanilla. Vanilla is kind of like light buttermilk. Okay, so I'm going to line it up the best that I can. There are times when it's not going to be perfect. Okay, but I'm going to do the best I can do. If I need to move it twice or whatever, I will do that. So I need to try to reline it up. Okay, I think I got it. I think it's pretty good. Okay, let me make sure there's even chalk paste in here that's usable. Guess what? I might have to go into the other room and grab my... Okay, so this one is empty. Hang on. Let me see what I have in here. Let me see if I have another one that is black. I have shimmer. Should I just do shimmer? I'll do shimmer. Okay, so I'm just going to do shimmer shadow. I kind of feel like the ears are a little bit off. I kind of feel like this is a little bit off. Maybe I just, you know what? All right, I'm like, is it a little bit off? I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm going to use shimmer shadow. I ordered more black. I have black in the other room, but we're going to use shimmer shadow. So it'll be a little bit shimmery. Okay. All right, I have a larger squeegee to do this job. Yeah, my black was pretty dried up. I have 2 things of black in the other room that I've been using. I just forgot to grab one and bring it in here. Okay, so I'm just spreading this. If you can butter toast, you can chalk. So it's going to fill in all the areas, all the details, okay? Make sure you pull that transfer before it dries. Okay, we're ready to pull. And check it out. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Let me go in closer. Let me go in closer. Okay, are you ready for this? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So I do have a tiny bit of touch up on Daffy's eye. He's got some orange in his eye. And Bugs has some red on his leg. There's just a tiny bit of touch up. That's easy to do. So let's dry it. Let's do our tiny bit of touch up and we're good to go, guys. Look at that. Isn't it cool? I think maybe I was just a little bit off, and that's why. So we're gonna dry. I know, the magic. Isn't it cool? Okay, so I'm going to fix just a couple of things. I have just a couple of things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my stylus. I'm going to use my stylus to fix it. Here's the magic of that, is that you can just use your stylus to go in, like right here. I need to fix a couple little things. Yep. And then I'm just going to dry. But anyways, guys, what I'm going to do is I will, let's see, this needs to be filled into his fingers. I'll dry this. I'll put the frame on there, and then I'll just do my little touch-ups later. You don't have to sit there and watch me. There's just like, I didn't get right close to the line. I think I was a little bit afraid to get right next to the line. So, because I'm off on Daffy a lot. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You guys, it looks fantastic. All right, so I'm just using my stylus to just color that in. I'm gonna dry it. We'll finish our frame, and then I'll go back and I'll do any little teeny tiny touch-ups that I need to. Isn't it so cute? It is super cute. So fun. Okay, so I'm gonna put a frame around it. I think I did pretty good for for what I was, you know. I actually hurried pretty quickly. Okay, this is the frame. I'm just gonna do red around it. I probably should have chose a different color because of this. Should I choose a different color? Or should I just keep it red? What do you guys think? You think I should do a different color? Let me know, because I'll wait to glue it. Do you think I should do a different color? While you're trying to decide if I should do a different color, I'll do a little more touch up in a couple more areas. Do you think I should do blue? I'm kind of thinking I should do blue. Oh, you think the color's perfect? Okay, blue. I'm kind of thinking, because there's so much there, that I should do blue. I'm kind of thinking blue. I can flip it, and I can paint this blue, and then we can see what it's going to look like. I'm kind of thinking blue or black. Let me go smaller. Okay. I kind of want it to be really colorful. Oops. Let's not mess up things now. Let me just do the backside blue, and then we can see what we want to do. I'm kind of thinking that blue is going to be a good color. I like the bright colors. I think they look good. I don't think I need to do more than one coat. I'm pretty sure I can just hold it and paint it. More that I look at it, I'm like, it needs to have some contrast, even though the red looks good, but blue's gonna look even better. And I feel like Looney Tunes is all about bright stuff, you know? Don't you think? It's kind of about bright stuff. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that blue is going to be good. Okay, let me dry that. You guys, sometimes we have to just do this. All right. It's almost dry. Okay. All right. So I still have the other side's still red in case I have to turn it back. Ooh, yes, that was perfect. Okay, let's glue that on now. That's perfect. Okay. All right. We'll be done. I do have to fix his eyeball. There's a little bit of orange in his eyeball. Okay, so the glue's going to go on this side. We'll glue this on. And then I can glue on the hangers as soon as this dries. So glue all around. Okay. All right. You guys. I don't think I have these frames posted on there. I have regular frames, but these frames are not made specifically for this. These are just a nice 9x9 frame. I'll get these frames posted on there. They're not made specific for this. We aren't allowed to make things specific for these transfers, but they're made for chocolate transfers. So this is the size for the F, is it F size? Is that what that is? An F, yeah, F size transfer. Okay, so I'll post it. Okay, so there's that. Let me press down. I think that looks good, guys. No brandy yet. Oh, I wonder, that's so weird. Is today not the day when Inside Scoop is supposed to be? Oh, okay. No. Oh, it's at 9 a.m. my time. 9 a.m. my time. You guys, I told you wrong. I told you wrong. So it's another half an hour. Sorry, that's why. That's why. See? Okay, I'm going to glue these on the back. So yeah, at 9 a.m. Pacific time, not 9 a.m. Mountain time. So another half an hour and she'll be on. And she will be talking about the new release. She might even give you the name of the color of the month. She might. I have it here, but I can't tell you. Okay, I will be doing a tiny bit of touch up. I do see I need to fix Daffy's eye and right here by Bug's leg, but I think it looks so cute, guys. What do you think? I think it turned out fantastic. All right. Okay, let me put you up to myself and we'll be done. Thank you guys for hanging in there. That was a long one. I love it though. What do you think? I think it's fantastic. All right. Love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday and I will be posting as soon as Brandy posts because I can't spoil